There was a hell of a
Look like
nasty
you
attack.
can fix us, though.
My insides hurt.
I start playing a little tune.
All right. Oh wait. Do a perform roll. Damn.
All right, I got a. What the hell's my have 4 for the first verse.
All right. So you, Mr. Dibbs starts playing, and you feel the pain in your insides ease somewhat,
Slightly.
a little bit.
Thank you. That's very calming.
Yes, we've been working on a new tune. Let me know if you like it.
I mean, it feels better, right?
Yeah, it's you are ignoring your fatigue penalties at this point.
Oh, yeah, that feels really good.
So it's like, yeah, you're the inside pain, you're able to sort of like dull it from the sound of
Okay,
the music.
yeah. Yeah, I would say I like that a lot.
And then a 5 on the second verse.
Okay. So you finishes playing the little song, and you feel like the chords like echoing and like reverberating through the inside of your body, and you definitely still have that like taste of bile on your tongue, but the pain is pretty much gone.
Okay, nice.
So your fatigue is removed.
Oh. I'll, I'll swish some rum in my mouth. Try to get that taste out.
That
And
helps.
Ah,
Swirl that around.
First time I played that for an audience. Do you like it?
That's fantastic. I don't think that's something I'm supposed to do to a person. So, yeah, that felt great.
While Tara is recovering and Mr. Dibbs is playing, anything you would like to do, Robin?
Just kind of keep lookout.
Okay. None of you. Did any of you take actual wounds?
No.
I didn't. Amazingly.
Yeah, I think Robin came pretty close a couple of times, but managed to skim by.
No wounds.
All right. Yeah. So
Oh,
give me
also, I
a
have
notice roll.
one extra Benny because
Everyone?
of my downtime.
Oh yeah, you have an extra Benny.
Yeah.
You have one left.
Everyone on the notice?
Just Robin.
Okay. And I'm eating, by the way, so I might be muted.
Okay.
At a 10.
10. Okay. So, you hear as you're kind of or as Mr. Dibbs is playing this song, you hear kind of like faintly over the music there's some like light sort of like maybe a rock or like a couple of rocks falling onto the ground to the south of you.
Okay. I'll tell Mr. Dibbs to shut up.
Something shuffling around.
Something shuffling around to the south of us.
I will finish only because I am done.
Plays like the last couple of bars and the song fades. You don't hear anything else. If you listen a couple of seconds.
I don't.
No.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having some issues with Roll20 right now, but may not be the most attentive.
Don't take it out on my song.
Well, I wanna go take a look at this dude.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this one is pretty intact. He got a bullet through the throat.
Does he look like a human? Or is he like a corpse that was...
He looks kind of... I mean, he's definitely... He looks like a human, yes. He's very, like, big and muscular, but in this sort of, like, lean way. Like there's zero fat on this body. It's just all, like, tough, sinewy skin and muscle. And examining him closer... You can see the tubes that were containing that fluid that broke when he crit failed are like stained that like dark amber color across his skin, and there is like elements of metal sort of like woven into that arm. But all across his body, you can see there is like these stitch marks at specific points and other such things. Actually, do you want to give me a notice roll with no penalties? See what all you see.
Total whopping 3.
A 3. Okay.
Ooh.
So you notice that he has some like weird like glyph tattoos across like certain parts of his body. There's like they're running down the back of his spine and like across his chest in a circle, kind of near where his heart is.
Do I think he's like a hollow?
I would say you can either give me an occult roll or a healing roll.
Occult, absolutely. Haha! I do!
Okay, I mean...
I probably haven't seen many hollows.
Yeah, he's unlike any hollow you've ever seen, because, like, they, for the most part, like, as far as you know, they tend to just pretty much look like people. Except for like kind of dead looking people, so a little bit more pallid. This guy, it's really hard to tell whether he was dead or not to begin with, just because of all the like junk inside of him.
Okay.
Does his blood is warm though?
Okay. Does the circle, does that look like a magical?
Yeah, they look like magical runes and symbols.
Does he
tattooed into his flesh?
The anti-magic stuff, which I forget its name. Is that the silver stuff?
Siphon is the dark amber stuff. The silver stuff is Auspex.
Oh, okay. Does he have like is there like a vessel that holds that on his back, or?
The tubes seem to go into his like the muscle of his shoulder, sort of like at the top of his shoulder, and into his flesh. Maybe there's something underneath the skin, but you don't see any like tank or vessel on the outside.
Okay.
There is at the shoulder with that claw. There is a like this circular like scar with stitch marks through it, like a chunk, like a circular extraction of flesh was taken out or inserted in.
Okay. I'll pop out my carving knife.
All right.
I'm gonna do some surgery to see if I can find if there's like a vial of that or whatever.
Okay. Give me, I guess, say a survival roll. What are the rest of you doing while Taurus is performing a field autopsy on this guy?
Robin's gonna go. He is going to move next to her.
Mm-hmm. So it'd be like over here. What's she doing on this guy?
And then she's just gonna train her pistol on this doorway.
Which one? This
One
one?
to the south, yep.
Okay.
I got a 6 on my survival check.
All right. What about Mr. Dibbs? What's he doing? Moving up that way? You're muted, Mike, if you're talking.
Good call. I rolled a 3 on my stealth to creep around the corner and just peek.
Okay.
And just see if there's anyone coming.
Yeah. Give me a notice roll. Yeah, you're moving your figure in a way that's like, I feel like he's saying something and articulating the movement.
Fuck. Penalties?
No penalties.
Okay, it was just gonna make it
Pretty
worse.
close
is all.
quarters.
I got a 3.
Okay. Yeah, so you creep up there, you see the sort of like connecting between the main rooms. You don't notice anyone, and as far as you know, nobody notices you.
Alright.
So Taro, cutting into this guy with your knife, you find that it's strange. The skin, like his skin, is very like weakly attached to his body. But when you like cut through that, you find this like really tough, sinewy like subderma layer. That's this sort of like reddish, like kind of rashy, with like sores and calluses across it underneath. And that is very tough to cut through. You are able to do it out. You know, it takes you a little bit of like sawing and gouging, but which definitely mutilates the body a little bit. But you're trying to cut into the shoulder to find like whatever was containing the drug.
Yep.
Okay.
It ain't pretty, but he never was.
So you're able to sort of like flay the skin from the bones of his shoulder after a little bit, and you find that the like stitching and stuff is also underneath his skin. Like there's been stuff attached to his bones and the like. Definitely seems like magical healing was involved with the operation. But you do end up eventually digging in, like following one of the tubes to like this just like a metal like cylinder, basically, kind of just below his collarbone.
Okay.
And just kind of like enshrouded by his muscle, and you're able to sort of like pry that out, and it's kind of hard to tell what's inside of it exactly, but it connects to the tubes and it sloshes around. There seems to be a little bit of fluid left.
Cool. Does it like detach, or is it a very clear? Like...
It's not meant to detach, but
Okay.
you could rip it out of him.
I will do that. I will try to be careful to not slop it around.
Yeah, I would say with your survival roll, you're able to extract it without. I mean, you're mutilating his body, but you know that's fine.
So we put a lot of work into this guy.
Another thing you notice while you're cutting around in there is actually a second smaller
Man?
sort of like metal cylinder similar to this one near the back of his spine. This one actually was shot through by the bullet that Robin fired through his neck.
Is it leaking anything, or?
It's leaking a faint trickle of liquid. You can't really tell, or you wouldn't be able to tell what it is, but you do pick up a faint like sense of magic from it, similar to the Auspex aura. There's not really, it's just like trickles basically right now, but you at least are able to detect that there was some in that cylinder. That was like attached to his spinal cord basically.
It's not Auspex, is it?
Yeah, Auspex.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, he's unlike any hollow I've ever seen, but he has this thing that leaking aspects, so something like that. Anyways, are we? Should we go? Are we wasting time? Anyone?
Robin's standing there, staying guard. I would say, yeah, Mr. Dibbs, you would be able to move around and explore a little bit more in the time that took. So
Doing surgery.
yeah, it took probably like 2 or 3 minutes at least. Head down into this room. Okay, it seems to be another like sort of burial chamber. Only that there are just like skeletons with their arms crossed in front of them, sort of slumped down in each alcove off on the side.
All right. Well, I go back down to here then, and say, "Hi." The labyrinth continues. No sign of
do we want to?
no sign of the cowardly magician.
Do we want to go the way that they came from?
You saw him move down that way, yeah.
Yes, let us proceed. With an ass whooping.
Let's go.